If anyone here is a closet diabetic, please raise your hand. Well, if you are a diabetic, or perhaps you're a diabetic wannabe, or maybe you're one of those riding the fence, not sure which borderline you're on. Yes, I am today. No, I'm not that day. You should be in the closet. You know why? If you're not, when people find out you're a diabetic, you're shit upon. Of course you are. They'll say, you, should you be eating that? Or shouldn't you be exercising more? How about, shouldn't you test your blood sugar before you eat anything? So what's so funny about diabetes? I am a diabetic veteran for 53 years. And I have discovered the way to manage my diabetes because it's too challenging. We're always in the trenches fighting over this disease. So my survival maneuver is laugh for the health of it. Why not? Think of the name. Who in the world named this disease? Diabetes. Oh my goodness, we have to eat beets the rest of our lives and we're going to die? Or maybe it's going to beat us down until we die? Why couldn't someone name it Live Beaties? It is one of those odd things that how people think of this disease. However, it is serious because it is one of the top 3 killers in our country with all the complications. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Diabetes. Can you tell me what the worst complication of diabetes might be? Just call it out. What might it be?
Blindness.
Blindness is one.
Amputation.
Amputations.
Kidneys.
Kidney failure. Someone else? They're all serious diseases, but not the worst. Let me tell you, but I need a drum roll for everybody. Drum roll on your table. Here we go. Drum roll. It is hardening of the attitudes. I keep telling you, when I laugh for the health of it, that's my maneuver for survival. Because there's just too much to worry about. Take this blood testing stuff that we're supposed to do all the time before we eat several times a day. Some devious scientist came up with a lie detector blood sugar tester. And they named it the glucometer. The meter that measures the glucose or sugar in your bloodstream. Forget that! They should have named it the guiltometer! Too high? You're bad. Too low? What's the matter? Can't you take care of yourself? I mean, come on. What's wrong with all this? But I found out the other day that the diabetic has a certain look. Did you know that? I didn't know that until I went to a doctor's appointment. And this nursing assistant comes in with the medical chart. You need to update your medical history. Okay, not a problem. Stroke? Nope. Heart disease? Nope. Diabetes? Yes. Oh, really? Yeah. How many years? 53. No way. You don't look like one. I laughed all the way home. I thought, heck, I'll take off my medical alert bracelet, toss it to the wind, and I can go back in the closet. No one needs to know. But this blood testing thing, high-low, I have discovered that laughing for the health of it will actually lower my blood sugar levels. You've heard about the effects of laughter, haven't you? Well, laughter, if you do that really hearty belly laughing, hey, it will burn calories. Burn calories, it lowers your blood sugar level. So I figured, yes, I can do this. 15 minutes a day of hearty belly laughing will lower my blood sugars. And then I read somewhere that 15 minutes of hearty belly laughing equals the same amount of calorie burn as if you were to spend 15 minutes on a rowing machine. Now, come on, what would you rather do? Of course. Speaking of exercise, I do walk a lot, and I have to tell you why. You see, I don't see very well. 32 years ago, when I gave birth to my only child, my daughter, I developed toxemia, which is high blood pressure. The blood vessels in my eyes burst and attached to the back of my retinas and detached my retinas. So for the last 32 years, I have been diagnosed as legally blind. However, I still can't figure out after all this time what is legal about being blind. So I've re-diagnosed myself. I am illegally sighted. Well, I have a little bit of sight in one eye. It's just illegal for me to drive. Thank God for the rest of us here. Back in 1984, my family and I, which was my husband at the time, my 5-year-old daughter, and I biked across the country on a bicycle built for 3. We raised public awareness about diabetes as well as money for diabetes research. And our theme was, diabetes is a family affair. It's a family affair. Because if one person is afflicted, everyone's affected. Of course, I can control everything they eat, when they eat and how they eat. But I've come up with a new idea. I can figure out how to curtail the growing epidemic we now have in this country. And let me show you what it is. You'll be surprised, but maybe not, because this country is addicted to, are you ready? Catch it. If we can get rid of this, we will be able to curtail this growing disease. But if you look at the directions, it says a serving size is 1 tablespoon. But who's paying attention to size, right? However, I've got it all figured out. If we can take this bottle and hide it, that would be the best way to go. Because you know why? If you were to look at the ingredients, after tomatoes comes corn syrup, sugar. Do you know what the next ingredient might be? Salt. All the stuff we're supposed to avoid. So I figured, hide this in the back of your refrigerator. Well, maybe not. Someone might kill you. Okay, well, I'll just keep laughing for the heck of it and for the health of it. And most of all, I'll live life to the fullest, expecting the unexpected. Hey, maybe this will work after all.